What's going on, guys? We're back. So my truck, Betty White, as you can see there, gonna make a quick video on it. It's having some problems here. It is been to the transmission shop. Backstory: I bought this truck and it bought it in Texas. Went to drive it home, made it 20 miles. Transmission overheated. Took it back to the dealership. They fixed it, put a new transmission in it. So it's got a brand new transmission. When I went to go pick it up, same thing happened. It overheated again within like 20 minutes of driving it. So towed it back to the dealership, or towed it back to the transmission shop. They officially fixed it. It's been great ever since. I noticed some noise the other day though when I was turning into my driveway, and noticed this, the bolt hanging out onto the arm. And this goes on that transmission brace there, so I'm assuming they didn't put the nut on, because the nut is a locking flange nut. I don't know if you can see that one over there. It's a locking flange nut. It doesn't just back off. So they either didn't put it on, or it was finger tight and this vibrated out. So that's an issue. But while I was underneath here, and there was this, and I did not put that on my truck. When I was underneath here the first time, that wasn't there. It was the bone stock thermostat. Not a problem. I'm glad it's upgraded, because I was going to do this anyway. But as you can see, it's leaking transmission fluid. So I contacted RevMax and they sent me a new one. So I'm going to change that real quick, and I'll show you how to change that right now. Now, first off, do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Never done this before. I just watched a YouTube video on how to do it. So let's see if we can do it. Can you guys see what I'm working on right here? So there's these little clips here, these covers, dust covers. You pop those back so you can access these C-clips. Let's pop both of these back. This is definitely where it's leaking out of. There's fluid built up right here. If I can get it fucking popped back, motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, you guys can see there is leaking. So there's two O-rings inside here, and what happened is, I'm assuming the O-ring's in there. Directions say you need to lube the O-ring up when you put it on. I don't think they did that. So then you're gonna take these little C-clips off. With also, you can do it with your pick. Maybe if I can get my fucking pick in there. Mother freaking ever. There we go. And you're just gonna pull that right off. Boom. Off. Okay, great. Now that's done. You're gonna loosen these two lines up, and you should be able to take that off. I believe, unless the internet lied to me, this should be a 20 millimeter. Oh my gosh, and it is. Look at that. The internet was right. The internet did not let me down this time. Oh my gosh, they fucking tightened it to Satan's nutsack. Alright, let me put this down. Okay. It's probably gonna start fucking fluid any moment now. Alright, there you go. Fucking pop that block right off. I'm just gonna let all this fluid drain, and then I'll put the new one in. Alright, so we got the old one here. The old one has the O-rings in it because you have to put them in. C-clips. This is the new one. Came in a big box with packing, expanding foam everywhere. This is a new one. Boom, look at that. Comes with O-rings, new C-clips, and instructions in case you guys need that for 68 RFE. So I'm gonna put the new O-rings in with this little pick. Be very careful, don't cut the O-rings. Put these new guys in and plop this bad baby in. But I am gonna lube the O-rings up with some
Lucas assembly lube. This should be alright. It's pretty thick, so it should. And it's oil, it's lube. So it should lube those O-rings up so they don't get cut on install. Which is what I think happened with these from the transmission shop. But, get a new one on there.
When you got one of them on there, push that all the way down. There, now it's on all the way. And grab this black cover and push it over. Oh, that's done. You can put these lines on, which is...
Are you watching a YouTube video?
No, I am not. My leaky transmission issues. Now that it's tight, you can just double check too. Make sure that your lines are tight. What do I keep doing with my wrench? Double check, make sure these are tight. Pretty tight. Too tight. And there you guys have it. There's your thermal bypass installed on your 6.7 68 RFE Cummins. Now all you gotta do is start it up, check the trans fluid level, top it off. But I'm not gonna do that because my new oil pan for the transmission pan should be here any day now. So we're also gonna tackle that beast, putting a PPE transmission pan on. That should add 3 quarts, should also help it cool. Because the biggest issue with these transmissions are getting too hot and then they break. So if we can keep this transmission cooler by adding this and a bigger sump pan, more capacity transmission fluid, more running through it, keeps it a little cooler, should be alright. And might even add the Mishimoto trans cooler. We'll see where we go. Definitely swapping that out though. This is the second part of this video. We got the brand new PPE oil pan, high capacity. I think it raises it like 3 quarts. Came with instructions, stickers, and I ordered a filter for it. But it came with another one too, so I don't know if they come with a filter or if I just got 2 transmission filters. And the reason I got this is because this is metal. The one that's in the truck is plastic. It's nice, got nice baffling. Came with hardware. Opted for the black pan. So let's go install this. I think you'll need a 10mm because I believe that's what the transmission pans are, bolts, and then some extensions. And then if you use their Allen head bolts, you'll need this 5mm Allen impact if you want it quick, and a ratchet. So let's get this old pan torn off and get the new one put on. Alright, so I've undone pretty much all the bolts except for this very back one and one in the front. I'm going to undo this one up front. I guess it's already kind of undone. I'm going to try to pry the pan down so it'll kind of drain some of that fluid in there, because there's no drain plug on these pans from the factory. And I was wrong. These are all 8mm on mine, and I had one random 10mm. So this is a brand new rebuilt trans, so no wonder I have 110. But yeah, I'm gonna try to pry this pan down so we can get some fluid pouring out into this little drain pan. Still couldn't find a pry bar. They got this really cool old screwdriver. Give that a shot. Jesus Christ! What? Heavens almighty!
Oh my good lord. Just keeps coming. Hell yeah, brother. All right. So if you want, you can go out and get a new pan gasket. I did for this because I didn't know if they used RTV or a pan gasket. They used a pan gasket. You can reuse it if you want, but I'm just gonna put a new one on there. And this is what my truck calls for, is the ATF plus 4. And 2015 Dodge Ram with a 68 RFE 2500 calls for 7 quarts, and this adds 3 quarts, so I got 9 quarts, 10 quarts, 10 quarts. So yeah, I'm just gonna let all this drain and then stick the new pan on with the new hardware, new filter, and start filling it up with fluid. So this is why we're changing the filter. It's mainly because of this. This is plastic, and it has been known to break off into the transmission. So we get rid of that. We get this new one that's metal. It's also a little longer. The filter's better apparently. It's made by PPE. Same people that make this transmission. So should work perfect. But yeah, getting rid of that plastic, going with nice metal. Keep in mind, this is a brand new rebuilt trans that has less than, let's say, 3,000 miles on it. I don't know if that is normal wear, but that's quite a bit metallic. Quite a bit. Put the new filter on, time to put the new pan on. Look at that bad boy.
Fuck running that place, I never do that. My destination is running them that. I run in your chat like running your work for somebody get hurt, nigga run and get clapped.
Camera still works. The front screen does not work. I just completely shattered the glass on the back of it. Truck's done though. On the bright side, this camera is fucked. But it still works, so we're just gonna keep using it. The lens doesn't work, but that doesn't really matter. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on the new tow rig. Doing some maintenance on it and some upgrades. Stay tuned if you guys want to watch more videos on the tow rig, or if you want to watch videos on my Q50 Sport Daily 3-liter twin turbo, or if you guys want to see what's underneath the cover. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, guys.